Hello, it's Grandma, here to read you a story again. This is Louis the Tiger Who Came from the Sea by Michal Kozlowski, art by Sholto Walker. These are sticky pages. Louis the Tiger Who Came from the Sea. Early one summer morning, just as the birds were stretching their wings and practicing their songs, Allie and Ollie were woken by a beastly snore coming from the yard. When they looked out the window, Allie had to rub her eyes because she thought she had seen a giant carrot in the grass. I do see a giant carrot, do you? Then Ollie had to rub his eyes because he thought he had seen a huge pumpkin in the grass. Does look like a huge pumpkin, doesn't it? And when they had rubbed their eyes enough, they saw that it was a tiger snoring in the yard. He was soaking wet, and in his sleep he rolled back and forth as if he were dreaming of dolphins in the surf. I see dolphins up in the clouds, and there's waves. How did he get here? Asked Ollie. He looks like he came from the sea, said Allie. And so they opened the window and could smell fish and salt water. Now they were sure the tiger had come from the sea. What do you think his name is? Asked Ollie. He looks like a tiger named Louis to me, said Allie. I think you are right, said Ollie. You can tell by the white patch on his chin and by the way his whiskers tickle his nose. You see his white patch and his whiskers? And what do you do with tigers named Louis who come from the sea? Asked Ollie. I think you feed them, said Allie. Looks like they're getting into their swimming suits. Hers has tiger stripes. So Allie and Ollie climbed down the stairs and got the biggest bucket they could find. They filled it with one jug of milk, and then another, and then a box of cereal, and took it into the yard for Louis. That's a lot. His snores made waves in the bucket, so the milk looked just like an angry white ocean. Then Mother and Father, who had been sleeping all this time, came into the yard to see what Allie and Ollie were doing. Just then, Louis awoke and let out a great big roar. And he stretched. Everyone ran inside. And they were so scared they forgot to close the door. So when Louis finished eating his cereal, he just walked right into the house. Right into the open door. And then lay down in front of the fireplace and went back to sleep. Where did he come from? Asked Mother. From the sea, said Ollie. Definitely from the sea, said Allie. He smells of fish and salt water, and he rolls around in his sleep like a dolphin playing in the waves. Is there a fire in their fireplace right now? I see flowers. But Mother and Father had never heard of a tiger coming from the sea, and they did not believe that Louis came from there. They're thinking about it. All that day, Louis the tiger slept in front of the fireplace, and Allie and Ollie and Mother and Father had to stay upstairs so they did not wake him up. Would you wake up a tiger sleeping in your house? I don't think I would. In the evening, Mother ran the bath for Ollie. But who's peeking? But when Ollie came into the bathroom, Louis was rolling around in the bath. So Ollie went to bed without his bath, and Mother was convinced that Louis really had come from the sea. Tigers like water. Maybe he did. And he smells of the salt water and fish. And these pages are sticky. There we go. All that night, Allie and Ollie lay awake, thinking of how they could help Louis get back to the sea. Ollie said they could drive Louis in the car, but he had never seen a tiger in a car, and there was probably a good reason for that. How would you get a tiger into the car? And then how would you have room to drive if there was a tiger in the car? What else? Allie said they could show Louis a map and point him to the sea, which was not far at all. So they lived near the sea. But she had never seen a tiger read a map. But kitties do play with paper, and it looks like in this imagination, Louis is ripping apart the map. Oh, what if we lead him to the sea, said Ollie. Yes, said Allie. If we dress up like fishes and sea creatures and walk to the ocean, he would surely follow us. All the next morning, Allie and Ollie gathered materials that Mother and Father could use to sew fish costumes. Ollie was a narwhal with a big tusk on his head. Allie was a dolphin with a long snout. Mother was a blowfish with a funny mouth. And Father was an octopus with 6 tentacles, because there was not enough material to make 8 tentacles. So, when the narwhal and the dolphin and the blowfish and the octopus with 6 tentacles marched down the stairs, Louis did not roar when he saw them. He leapt into the air. He's certainly paying attention. Then he followed the 4 sea creatures out the door and down the street, and through the park and onto the beach. Louis waded into the water and began to swim and swim and swim, because tigers are good swimmers. Allie and Ollie watched him until they could not tell whether it was an orange wave or an orange Louis swimming away, because the sun had began to set and was casting an orange glow over the whole ocean. They're watching. I don't see him anymore, do you? Hopefully he gets to his home. The end. I hope you liked that silly story about a tiger. Until next time.